What is up, guys? Welcome back to another side quest commentary, if you will. Today we got some Shift at Midnight gameplay in the background. I record on the box, the Xbox. I saw it on Game Pass for like $5, so figured why not. Did a little playthrough on my own, so I kind of got an idea, and then I just started recording. But today's video, the topic for today, I was gonna talk about I don't really know what I was gonna talk about today, honestly. I was just in the mood to kind of record a video. But what I've been thinking about recently is just how expensive shit is. Like, it is so expensive, there's no such thing as the American dream anymore. I've been looking at moving to other countries, and they got it so much better. They get more vacation time at work. Their groceries are less expensive. The cost of living is less expensive. They get paid better wages for less work. Like, honestly, the topic for this video will probably be the American dream is no more. It's not a dream anymore. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy, if you ask me. Because I've been working at my new job now for quite some time. A little over a month. Close to 2 months. I'd say probably 6 weeks. And even with that, you know, I'm looking into moving into an apartment and stuff like that. Just because I want to live on my own. I want to have my own space. And shit is gonna be expensive as hell. Even with splitting the rent and utilities with my girlfriend, shit is still gonna be expensive. And sadly, I won't get to take my dog, but the parentals said they would until we can get a house. But it is just crazy because I was looking at a 2-bed, 1-bath apartment in the town I currently live in. It's $750 without utilities, which is insane. It'll probably be $1,000 a month, $500 each. And that's not including internet, subscriptions we're going to have to start paying for, groceries. Luckily, I work in town, so I don't really have to factor in gas, except for grocery shopping, because we got to go to Timbuktu, because small town, you know. But it is just gonna be crazy. And on top of that, you know, I'm making half decent money, but with putting stuff in my retirement, taking out money for my new health insurance, my new dental insurance, not to mention taxes, which is stupid. I get taxed on my paycheck, and then when I buy stuff at the store, I get taxed on that as well. Oh, man. Taxes are a topic for another video. But it is just insane, because I gross like $1,600 every pay period. I don't even take home $1,000. Over 600 of my dollars is put towards stuff before I even get to spend that money. And over half of that 600 that they take is freaking taxes. Insane. Insane in the membrane, if you ask me. But I'm still putting money away for a house, because that's the American dream. But to even get a house that's cheap is like $20,000 saved up for down payment, fees, and all that shit. What I think my American dream is now is to, hopefully my YouTube channel takes off and I can do this full time, but it's not likely. Last video got 7 views though. It's more than the video before that had. You know, you just gotta keep posting stuff and hope for the best. And like I said, I produce what I consume. I consume a lot of commentary content, so That's what I'm going to be making. That's what I'm going to be doing. It'll be easier to do it if I'm renting a house because I'll have my own space. I can do it when I want, you know. Stuff like that. It'll just be, easier. I'll have more expenses, but it'll be easier to do stuff like that. But it is just insane. I'm not thinking that I'll have a house anytime soon. It'll be a couple years unless I get filthy rich. I always talk to my coworkers about that. My goal is to win the lottery. Win big on a hand of blackjack and retire. Invest that money, make my money, make money. They always say your hardest million is your first million. I just got to get that first one. And my parents are always talking about, well, but you'll have good retirement because the company I worked for does have really good retirement. I don't want to wait till I'm 45 years old to do what I want. I want to do what I want now. I don't want to work. Yeah, I get it. You got to work the 40 hours, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. Get your life settled in. The human was not meant to work 40 hours a week. It's exhausting. It is brutal. Like, humans were simply not created to work majority of their week. I get 5 days to pour money into this company that pays me pennies on the dollar that they make. So I can have 2 days off while they're sitting there living the dream that I want to. Like, there are so many ways to make money, and I just gotta try to do it on my own. But right now I'm doing the slow grind, and it's not fun. It's not the optimal method. It's exhausting, it's tiring. It's just not what I want to be doing. Obviously I'm going to keep doing it until something works out. And sadly, something working out means I get into a pile of debt to acquire an establishment, which isn't a bad thing, but the mortgages are so long, you're going to be stuck in that thing for a long time. Stuck in it for many, many years. Many, many years. I want to get rich. I want to get stupid rich so I don't got to worry about working and I can raise a family and have fun. My job doesn't allow for fun because it does test. It tests for all the fun stuff, and drinking is not my preferred method of fun. So I'm not allowed to do the other fun stuff, which I partook in for many years before because I was a high school, I would do all the fun stuff in high school, and that was my preferred method because I did drink. I did do the other stuff, and I definitely prefer the other stuff. But jobs don't allow for that, which is crazy because it depends on what state you live, which is stupid. It's stupid. And even if you do live in a legal state, it still isn't protected for certain job policies, which is crazy because there's just full-on countries where it's legal nationwide. They could just do it whenever. They could do it freaking on the job some places. But that's just how I feel about it personally. I think it's way better alternative than alcohol. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on that. Definitely doesn't give you the hangover alcohol does. Makes you feel better. And I actually just watched a video on it. There's a study that shows that it ups testosterone. And I'm assuming that's because it improves your quality of sleep. But if I were to partake in it now, I definitely wouldn't partake into it as heavily as I did before, because that was borderline a problem for me. But it's just I'd much rather do that than drinking, but it's illegal. And it's stupid. Stupid shit, if you ask me. Because like I said, many more health benefits than drinking. Drinking has no health benefits whatsoever. But I still partake in that from time to time just because You know, it's a way to have fun. But no dependency on anything is the goal. Just want to have fun when I can have fun. Want to do things freely without having to think about when my next paycheck's coming from or money. Because what I'm living right now ain't no American dream. It ain't no sunshine and rainbows as they make it out to be. Honestly, I think the American dream is to move out of America and find a country that suits your needs better. If you ask me. A lot of countries, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, have a lot better health benefits, better jobs, more vacation time, better pay for less work. They allow you to live your lives. I saw in Italy, they get a 2-hour lunch break every day. Paid. You get paid to go home and eat lunch with your family for 2 hours. I get 30-minute unpaid lunch break, which is insane to me. I gotta rush home, and I gotta be leaving 5 minutes before my break's over. So I gotta take 5 minutes to drive home, 5 minutes to drive back. That's 20 minutes. And I don't even usually eat. I just pack a nicotine pouch and call it a day. Because I do the intermittent fasting, so I just eat from when I get off to a certain time in the night whenever I'm not hungry. You know how it is. But that's all I gotta say for today. I didn't really have a topic for today's video. Just kind of felt like ranting a little bit about the American dream. Insert eagle noise here. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Whether this succeeds or not, I will be posting another one. And I'll see you on the next video.